Hey y'all, so this morning I wanted to take you on a little tour of my garden. Let you see. It's a little garden, so it'll be a little chore. So come on along. So this little green base here is where I'm going to end up putting a greenhouse. I have to get it all leveled out and everything. Over here I have a cold box. It's open right now because we're right in the middle of summer and everything. In here you have some golden willow cuttings that I'm growing, some curly willow cuttings that are growing. Normally I just mist my cuttings and then I water them maybe like once every 2-3 days depending. Over here is two little flame trees that I actually have been growing from seed. Those were planted on 7/6, which is super late in the year, but I went for it anyway. Then there's a nice little willow cutting that is also growing. And then right here is a Japanese black pine that I grew from seed. So then over into here, there's just some random stuff. I've got this little maple. I stuck a branch when I was trimming up my curly willow into the ground, and these things root so easy. It's absolutely amazing. I have another little maple right here. In the corner, this Kentucky coffee bean tree just sprouted. Those things are like weeds, they sprout everywhere. Back in here was two little oak saplings that I found and transplanted into here. The top died off the one and it started sprouting from below. Right here is a big old sumac tree. Not to be confused with poison sumac, it is a sumac tree. Then down inside here, I have two little silver wattles. I have another coffee bean tree here, and then one that decided to sprout up itself right there. Over here is another one that had a super curve, but I'm trying to grow this as an actual tree to put into my yard, so I'm straightening that one out. That's my little pig right there. That is growing with this little cascade maple that I'm working on. As you can see here, this is the new shoot that is just taking off out of it, so I'll have to work with that one a little bit more. Over through here is some more curly willow cuttings that I just trimmed off, stuck in the ground, besides some azalea cuttings that I trim and stick in the ground. I just see if they'll do anything or not. So these little guys are mimosa trees, and they're coming in fairly well. These are all willow cuttings that took root really good, and now they're transplanted into these pots. And I'm going to let them grow for a while and move them out. You'll remember that little guy from the $50 bonsai challenge. That one is doing pretty good. And then I have another little guy that I'm trying to find a bonsai pot for, which I've never bought an actual bonsai pot. They call this one a fire chief. Beautiful tree. Once I find a bonsai pot for that, and I'm hoping before winter to find one so that come winter I can transplant it. Up here's just some more random stuff. This one is a juniper horizon talus, or a blue rug juniper. Has a nice little swoop to it by itself. I just wired it to give it a different look. Here's a little lemon tree I grew from seed. Here's a silver maple that was a sprouting that I'm pretty sure is now dead, but I'm hoping it just went dormant. This is just a vine. I figured I'd see what I can do with it. Here's a larger silver wattle that I grew from tree. This guy right here is a box elder. A lot of people say they're absolutely ugly, but when you're trying to fill a field with trees, it works out pretty good. This one I took from Nigel Saunders, and he did a video on turning nightshade into a bonsai, and I thought that that's a pretty cool idea, so I'm going to give it a shot. Right here's a little juniper that I have working into a cascade. And this one's a blue star juniper. I got that one on clearance. Over and through here, you'll see a lot more of my bigger mimosa trees. All planted this year, all grew at different rates. Then we have a Japanese holly. We have a clearance azalea that I don't think is coming back, but I can hope. Then I have some more clearance azaleas. These ones actually look like they're going to be just fine. Right here is a big air layer that I did this year of a curly willow, and that one's doing great. So inside here, this is my little greenhouse. We have a little type of bonsai pot that I made, and it's got some jade in there. And then these are just cuttings in this black pot. This one I haven't really done anything with yet. Here's some clearance bonsais from Walmart that all looked dead. This one actually looks like it's coming back. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it even flowered, which is awesome. These were clearance ones as well, and I think they're dead. Here's my desert rose, beautiful. And inside here, I have desert rose seeds planted in hopes that they sprout out this year. Then I have a little lemon tree and another little lemon tree. And then here's some cypress cuttings. There is some fire chief cuttings, some Japanese maple saplings, Brazilian rosewood saplings. This one is a Japanese maple that I actually found inside of my Cascade juniper, or blue rug juniper. And I thought that was pretty cool, so I moved that over into this little pot. Super cool little things. They're these little cups. They were on clearance at Walmart, so I drilled some holes in them and turned them into little bonsai pots. Down here, I'm working on an avocado seed. It's not going so well, but my daughter challenged me to try to do it. Then over here, there's some Judas trees. That's a weed. Sorry. That's a weed. That is a Judas tree sprouting. So, I hope you enjoyed the tour of my garden. I'm hoping to have everything a lot more spread out once I get my greenhouse built and get rid of this temporary greenhouse that's behind me. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, let me know in the comments things that you like and don't like about my videos, and I appreciate it. Thank you.